Hello and welcome to the Brony House. I'm your host, Lucky Knight. Joining me are Midnight Scribe from Creative Vibes and Flippity Flop. Say hello.
Hello, I'm Midnight Scribe.
Ooh, sexy. We also have Bright Idea. Say hello.
Hello, everybody. I'm Bright Idea. Good to be here on the show.
How are things in your neck of the woods in the US of A?
It's pretty sunny, and I am in Florida, so it is pretty hot. And I'm also doing a bit of drawing on the side because I'm part of Artist Training Grounds that Equestria Daily is doing, so getting a bit of a leg up on that.
I actually have been following your stuff on DeviantArt, and it is always entertaining to see what the scenarios you come up with, those poems. So absolutely good work, and keep it up. And bring up the rear from the lounge down under, like myself, Neutral Mantrol. Say hello, fellow D&D player extraordinaire.
Hello everybody, and everyone out there. It's good to be here. Let's see where this game takes us.
Let's kick off round one, Brony and I'm Proud. These are questions related to the Brony community, so get your community hats on, people. Starting off with Midnight Scribe. Here are your questions. What is the fandom name for DJ Pone 3?
Oh, well, that'll be Vinyl Scratch.
That is correct.
Of course, that's so easy. It's so funny.
It is
Start 'em off with the
easy.
easy one.
They get harder. Here's your 2-point question, Midnight Scribe. What are the names of 2 members of Fire Team Harmony?
What?
That's what I'm thinking.
I actually know what that is. I just don't know the name.
So do I, and I actually happen to know 2 of them.
Right, give me a second, right? How much time did I actually get lucky?
I'll give you 15 seconds.
15 seconds, right? Google your Fire Tree Harmony.
Whoa.
Give me a search.
They're part of ARC Best's reaction to MLP.
Oh, so they're a team of content creators.
Midnight Scribe, I think I'm going to have to count you out there. Neutral Mantrol, go for the steal.
Rainbow Dash and Twilight Sparkle.
I can't take those answers. They are technically not correct. They actually have more Spartanized names more than that.
I have no idea. I just see them as Halo, Rainbow Dash, and Twilight Sparkle.
Yeah, that's just it.
If you've got me on the technicality, you get the points. So Neutral Mantrol has gone for the steal, is now on 2 points. The current members of Fireteam Harmony are Twilight Spartan, RD Spartan, Spartan Luna, ODST Spitfire, FTH Reserves, Spartan Rarity, Pinky Spartan, Lyra ODST, Spartan Bucker, Hunter Chrysalis, and I believe there's a Sunset one as well.
Half of those were things that I made up in my head to guess.
Oh man, Midnight the Traveler, by all means, you should have jumped in there and got some points for yourself. So if you see the opportunity and you think your headcanon is strong enough, you fire away, sir, you fire away. Midnight Scribe, to finish off your questions, complete the artists.
And Prince is the first one.
Oh,
Jaden
Animations.
Animated James.
Animated James.
I didn't even get a chance to speak.
You took too long.
I didn't even guess. Just like one second. Oh, here, slide come up. I got the answers. Hey, you're just like, me, just over here. I know the answer.
it was completely not fair. There was no possible way for Midnight to answer those questions in time.
It's like, okay, Midnight, get ready. Here is your fill-in-the-blank thing. Go.
I wonder what those 3 answers could be. Bright idea. What are they?
Crown Prince. I think there was Jaden Animations.
And the third one must be Animated James.
Yes.
Thank you, Midnight Scribe. Good job. And Bright Idea. Here are your questions. What was them fighting herds originally called?
Fighting is magic.
That is correct. Moving on to your second question. What year did BronyCon begin and how many attended?
Well, I know that BronyCon started in 2012, but I'm not sure how many attendees there were.
I think it was like about 100 odds or somewhere in that kind of ballpark.
You are correct. There were 100 attendees at the first BronyCon convention.
I know the answer. 2011.
Well done to you both for the steals. Midnight Scribe stealing 1 point. Midnight the Traveler, also from the US of A. Always love having a member of the audience in the episode, also getting a point as well. Congratulations. Right idea, complete the artist.
Okay, I know this one. There's Black Griffin, Forest Rain, and Prince Whateverer.
That is 100% correct and said with quite a lot of confidence, mind you. Well done.
I did a bunch of research for my Brony songs on YouTube.
Which potentially Bright might clean up the second round as well, so we'll see how we go.
Wow.
And let's bring up the rear of this question round with Neutral Mantrol. Here are your questions. What year did Equestria Daily start publishing?
I'm thinking 2011, about the same time as BronyCon.
That is correct. Well done. Bit of shameless promotion here. How many episodes of I'm Brony and I'm Proud are there, and name 2 guests?
I have absolutely no idea.
Friendly Elephant was one guest.
Chance for some pony else to pick out another point.
Crown Prince was a guest.
Bright Idea's gone for the steal and taken it. Well done.
How many episodes
Years
are
ago.
there?
38. Oh my goodness, I just revealed the answer of how many episodes. Who wants to claim it?
38.
Here's your third question. Name the artists.
I'm completely lost, so...
Bright Idea, careful to steal.
I know Assassin and Shadow and Joey Bean.
One of those is correct. Jory Bean is correct. Anyone else for the steal? Midnight or the other Midnight? Scribe or the Traveler?
Nothing from me, I'm afraid. I don't have the beginning of a clue, and I am so sorry.
The other 2 answers I was looking for was Assassin Monkey and Fluttershy Hiker. Assassin Monkey does some brilliant painting work across the board, and Fluttershy Hiker is famous for his photographs putting in ponies in very beautiful destinations. He's actually a hiker, and his photography is just beautiful, and he recently had a competition where he had about 100 or so, no, it's actually a lot more, part of a big global project. Well done to him, or her. This takes us to round 2, Sounds Right. Our players will take turns in listening to 3 samples of Brony-related songs. They need to be able to guess the artist and the name of the song to be able to pick up possible 2 points for each track. Let's see how they go. Midnight, here is your first sample.
Something tells me my life is about to change, like I'm never going back, and I feel as if nothing will be the same, as if everything goes black. Call me out if it seems like I'm paranoid, well it extends beyond the eye.
Midnight, do you have an answer?
I've got a guess. It's not quite an answer. I don't know why. I might be thinking of a different song. I've got Future stuck in my head.
I'll accept that as one of the answers. And who's the artist?
The artist,
Any pony else want to jump in?
Forest Rain.
That is incorrect. Midnight the Traveler, Neutral Mantrol. There's still an opportunity to grab the second answer.
Black Griffin is who I was thinking.
wait, is it Garrison Ulrich?
AKA Forever Free Brony. Well done, Midnight Scribe.
Ah.
Yes! Redeem myself!
Midnight Scribe, here's your second song.
Clear the sky in 10 seconds flat. Well, how about that? Well, how about that? I could be sitting here on a cloud, watching the sun as it starts to go down. The only thing missing is you by my side. Give me a smidge of confidence. Give me a speck of something that makes sense. Give me an idea of dependency. Give me a dash of loyalty.
It is a Brony classic.
Got nothing here.
Right idea, go for the steal.
That is Loyalty by Mando Pony.
Give you the first answer of Loyalty, but it is a collaboration between Mando Pony and...
Black Griffin?
That is incorrect. The answer I was looking for was Acoustic Brony. They have a YouTube channel called Acoustic Mando Brony. They're a collaborative channel.
I'm so sorry, Acoustic Brony, for forgetting.
Listen, you just forgot his name. I forgot everyone involved in that.
And Midnight Scribe, here's your final sample.
Yo, it's me.
Say this is one of the songs that really defined fandom.
I don't know what this is, but I like it. Brony, maybe? Sounds vaguely like similar sort of style.
Like something that Rainbow Dash should say. And didn't you say that it was a collaboration with you, Lucky?
Oh gosh, I wish. No. I would say this is vintage Brony fandom stuff, but this is a song that still sticks to this day.
I know what it is. 20% Cooler by Ken Ashcorp.
Because it's something Rainbow Dash always says.
It needs to be about 20% cooler.
By the way, we welcome SoundCheck to the Brony House. Thank you very much in building our audience.
Poor soul.
Want to word it? I'm very much Scottish.
So that means we are literally 3 for 3 we have 2 Aussies, 2 Yanks, and 2 Scots. Wow, now that's a cake if I ever heard one or ate one. Bit unfortunate for you in that Scribe, but gee, doesn't Bright Idea love stealing those points? She's leading the pack big time.
I didn't choose the Brony life. The Brony life chose me.
And after all those steals, we're moving into your set of samples, Bright Idea. Here they are.
If this is the end, the beginning, this is the first and the last. This is chaos, this is order. Don't look away, it's happening fast. Worlds collide, stars align. This is the start of a new.
Can I jump in with an answer quickly?
You want to take the steal? I will grant you it.
The song might be called Worlds Collide.
I should also point out that the artist who wrote and made this song was also in Season 1 of I'm Brony and I'm Proud, for everyone who's trying to manically find out who this song was written by.
Aviators?
SoundCheck! You've just picked up a point! Well done! Bright Idea, here's your second sample.
Can I mention not a shy and attended loving mind? How she can be herself near animals, such as away from her own kind. Why can't I mention Pinkie Pie and the way she can?
I know the answer to this one. It is Black Griffin singing Proud to be a Brony.
Aren't we all? Bright Idea, here's your third sample.
On we go, delivering the merch. Another dull routine today. This was the next life that we would lead until another fateful day. Strangers found their way onto our ship. We then became our greatest friends. They said you could choose to do this whole routine, or you could bring it to an end. All right, Scout.
I should point out, this track is from a relatively new artist to the fandom. He is awesome.
Yeah, this is a new one. It does sound familiar though. I can't place my hoof on the title, the artist though.
The title of the song sounds like a traveling merchant, but I could be wrong.
Throwing the question to our audience members, Midnight the Traveller, care to answer?
Canned, kind of resolving something.
SoundCheck.
Never heard the voice, so I can't put a name to it.
The answer I was looking for was Life of Adventure by Crusader. Really check him out. He's got this cool kind of rock flair, and this song in particular was related to the MLP movie, in relation mostly to our lovely pirate friends. And after a bit of a topsy-turvy set for Bright, let's get the groove going with Neutral Mantrol. Here are your samples.
I'm in trouble.
But you are told that you are not what they expected. If you cannot push your limits, how do you expect to leave them? In the end, you will finally realize I can see it in your eyes. Cast your stars in all your dreams and take off to the sky.
Yeah, I know that one.
I'll give Neutral a little bit more time, otherwise SoundCheck, I'll grant you the steal. SoundCheck, go for the steal.
Pony's Wonderbolt.
That is correct.
Very good.
Well, it looks like Soundtrack beat you there, Neutral, but here's your second sample.
The sky electrified, hurricane represent for the peg aside. Written death above, they better check the eye. Snowball wets him up when I let it fly. Mine, each peeking at a record high. Place your best beats ready, but it's yet to fry. I invite all of the best to try. But be warned, taking the correct step to die. Fair fighting and riding dirty, what's the difference? Call your bluff, cause you ain't tough as Griffins. Repeating the mantra, we attack like Contra. Get destroyed so thoroughly the crows won't want ya. We are legion, the mighty centurion. Scouting for any fight to release our fury on. Early on soldiers work intent to hide. Then they went and died.
Seemed to have something to do with Griffins, so fan-made stuff. I've got to actually try and get more into that. Otherwise, I'm at a loss.
Some pony needs a fan-education, by the sounds of it.
Big one at that.
I'm not sure what that is, but it sounds as if that's animated James, but I don't think it is.
No, it's not. Traveller or Soundcheck, care for the steal.
I'm not quite sure. Don't recognise the rapper's voice.
Looks like I've stumped players again. It was actually Hurricane by Equestrian Fret. One of the older ones, but still pretty jammin', pretty slammin'. You should also check out their other track, The Wonderbolts. Some pretty tasty raps by this group. They've only released maybe a couple of songs, but gee. Sorry to say, this round has been a bit difficult for Neutral. Here is your final sample. Maybe you might get lucky with this one. No pun intended.
We will sing together, and the mountains will hear our call, and we will
absolutely beautiful. If there was an anthem for Equestria, this would be it. And I may have just disclosed 1/3 of the title of this song.
Well, I mean, Equestria already has an anthem, but yeah, this would be a good fan-made one.
Yeah, it would be.
Opening it up to the audience, Midnight to Traveler or SoundCheck, maybe you guys know the answer to this sample.
Unfortunately, no. Not heard this one at all.
The answer I was looking for was Land of Equestria by Evening Star, one of the orchestral creatives in the fandom. Beautiful music, created entire compositions as well. Well, that brings us to the end of round 2 of Sounds Right, and it looks like it was mostly a case of sounds wrong, so better luck next time, every pony, everyone, and every creature. And this brings us to our final round, round 3, the Pony Generator. Definitely a favorite for those watching the show. I'm going to generate 3 random OCs with the General Zoe Pony Generator on Deary Night. Each of our players have to come up with a backstory for each of them. And the story that I like the most, I may grant enough points for that player to win, regardless if they're trailing or not. So this could be an opportunity for any of our players to take the game. And because I'm feeling generous, let's get our audience members involved, Midnight the Traveler and SoundCheck. This round is always a lot of fun. More stories, more fanfics the merrier. Midnight Scribe, starting with you.
This pony here is called Edge Teen Pone, because of course, if you've got that coloured hair, you have to have an edgy name. And yes, I'm afraid Edgy Teen Pone has not actually gotten past the year 2005. She thinks that Marilyn Manson is 80% plastic. And also, you may have noticed she has a moustache there, just a tiny one, just a little hint of moustache. And that is because, well, as part of her personality, she loves Mexican alt-rock emo pop music. When she was 16, she had one big song in Equestria, which was Mariachi Murder My Mum. Mariachi Murder My Mum, my Mari.
Well done, Midnight. What a very interesting and musical pony. I may just have to buy it. And for those who want to know a bit more about random music from the noughties and the 90s, check into Flippity Flopped, his music show. Right idea. Talk about yours.
This abomination was actually created in a lab by top pony scientists who wanted to see how many different genetic materials can go into one pony creature. They put in some Pegasus, they put in some dragon, they put in some zebra. They incubated it in the lab. People kind of hear it flying around, and they call it acid rain.
Well, I guess there's some things ponies are not meant to tamper with. And funny you mentioned science experiment. That was sort of a similar story that was came up with by Midnight Scribe in our Harkon stream all those months ago. So, memories.
Hashtag Breeboat.
Neutral, what can I say? This is an interesting one, and look at those wings!
Yeah, well, Pony went into the hive before it was reformed and fell into a pod. When it came back out as a changeling. And when changelings got reformed, turned into this changeling-like thing. It's different than the others because it was formerly a pony. Too young to be like the others, too old to really fit in with ponies anymore. So it doesn't go to Equestria and a bit of an outcast at the hive. So it just wanders through any and every plane, not making a home anywhere.
Oh, Neutral, gosh, that hit me in the feels, man. Honestly, I almost shed a tear. That was so sad. I mean, gee. Oh, gosh, the feels. Thought I was blown away by Midnights, but gee, that was so tragic. It was beautiful. Well done. As the Midnights have been doubled, we go with Midnight the Traveler, for all intensive purposes of this game, the Traveler. Here is your OC.
Gather around, ye souls, while I tell you the horrible tale of Lucky Lime. Little is known about this soul from his brief stint before his failed work in the constabulary, but he has now taken on a toll of working in disguises. However, his true talent is not in disguises. It is being absent from anything and everything. Life, general uniformity, and any kind of luck. The trouble with this is any bad luck that would be steered his way is then placed on the nearest passerby, whether good or evil. So, let's be careful not to step into any train tracks around this poor soul. He doesn't even seem to know what he's doing to the other people around him.
Well, Traveler, gee, you've got some real talent for coming up with all that on the fly. And also good on your Neutral for perhaps changing your story on the fly if you were trying to go for the science fiction angle, so good on you. Bringing us to the end of round 3, SoundCheck, here's your OC.
Here we have a lovely little hairbrush. You can't see her cutie mark here in this photo. She actually grew up to become a hairdresser of sorts. She found out about this when she was young, when she accidentally turned the colour of her tail to this odd blue-green colour. And she likes to keep it this way now, as a token of when she managed to find her cutie mark and, weirdly enough, hair magic.
Very nice. Very sweet.
A little less dark in comparison to most other people's ones here.
Mine wasn't dark. Mine was in the midst.
Well, that brings us to the close of round 3. Some very interesting and varied stories to come from that. And I tell you guys, you have made it a very difficult decision for me on how to score this. Because you know what? They were all really good. Well, at least for this episode, Midnight Scribe, I liked yours the best. It was very musical, really followed closely by Neutral. That was so sad, it was beautiful. So the contributions to it from our other players. And Midnight Scribe, I'm going to award you 5 points for your OC backstory.
Yes!
Yay!
And you will be very pleased to hear that has actually given you the win of this episode of the Brony House. Congratulations! Congratulations, Midnight Scribe. As the winner of this episode of the Brony House, you have the opportunity to brand a leather high-back chair generously donated by Discord. What's going to be on the chair?
I've had just a wee think about it, Lucky. We all get along, don't we?
Surely.
Please sound a little more convinced of our friendship, please. Just like, right, you know what? Actually, I was going to put your face on the back, because you know what? I like you, Lucky, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to put your face on it because you're lovely and you're adorable with the Ray-Ban sunglasses. But you know what? On the back, I want a nice big picture of my beautiful, gorgeous Scottish face.
Fair enough, Midnight. And to be honest, I was wanting to see your beautiful face on the back of the chair as well.
Oh, you're such a flirt.
Well, you know us Australians.
I do indeed.
I want to thank all our wonderful guests and audience participants in this awesome episode of the Brony House. I want to thank Bright Idea for joining us. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Hey, it's been a great visit. I would like to come to the Brony House another time if you'll have me.
Absolutely. Might just have to have a Pegasister party off with Party Like a Pegasister.
Very bright idea, thank you.
Neutral Mantrol, fellow Pony D&D player, and bring in the lols. Thank you very much.
Definitely good to be here.
That's okay, Neutral. Better luck next time. Nothing that a little bit of fan-education can't help with.
Very, very true.
For our random audience participants, Midnight the Traveler and SoundCheck.
Thank you very much. I look forward to being a more permanent staple of the Highland Bronies family if I can.
And I'll be around too, I suppose.
Fantastic, fantastic. And of course, our winner, my cohort, my collaborator, Midnight Scribe.
Well, thanks for having me on. Really need to sleep.
And if you want to know more about Bright Idea, Midnight Scribe, and, well, feel free to check out the I'm Brony and I'm Proud YouTube channel while you're at it. The links are in the description below. See you on the next episode of the Brony House. Never forget to have a bright idea, may your days be lucky, and please subscribe. We also have Bright Idea, and that is not just a pun, that's actually the host and founder of the I was about to say I'm Brony and I'm Proud. That's terrible.
That's your show.
That's my show. Okay, so...
I am not the host of that show.
Okay. Hello and welcome to the Brony House. I'm your host, Lucky Knight. Joining me off the ranks are Midnight Scribe from Creative Vibes. Say hello.
Hello, I'm Bright Idea.
Wow!
Hey,
Wow!
I'm Spartacus.
I'm Spartacus.
Holy shit. They actually do that on Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Oh, that's one for the bloopers. Oh my gosh, thank you, Midnight. That's actually bloody brilliant.
I'm absolutely fantastic. I'm still Scottish. And still drunk, clearly, because I can't speak properly. I need a shanty!
Oh, a shanty. Oh, life on the sea. For me, a life is on the sea. No, that's a different kind of shanty.
Oh god, no, my sandwich is burning.
Little bit.
Oh no, not the sandwich.
Son of a bitch!
I may have cheated slightly, but I would really like some points.
That's alright, me. Oh, and for every pony, Mini Midnight Scribe has just joined the call. Welcome.
Hello. It's
All
so
right.
nice to be here.
This could really go well or completely belly up.
I hear a ukulele.
That's all I can do. That song was lovely. Sound great. I want to know who it is. I'm just going to be completely honest and just put my cards up. I don't think this round is my forte. Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Well, actually, I'm not even going to make it a question. Actually, I'm just going to say I'm going to do it. I'm not going to get any points this round. I need to go to the bathroom. Get your points, enjoy them. I will join you in a couple. Because I will not get any more points or any less points if I'm not here.
Okay, cool. No, thank you for the midnight. If I can get you to mute your mic, and we'll continue on.